Hi there, fellow beaders. It's JP. You probably haven't seen me in a little while because I got busy and work took over, and unfortunately, I have not posted videos on my YouTube channel. But I will be posting a video this Sunday for you, and I'm doing a little bit more to make up for it. So I decided to challenge myself for the next 5 days. What I'm going to do is post earring videos for you guys. So it'll be like 20 minutes, 25-minute earring tutorials that you can make up within, well, probably make up a pair in less than an hour. So it should be a lot of fun. They should be really beautiful blingy earrings because that's what I love to do. I like my little crystals. So the first one, today is day one, and I will give you a close-up of this on my bead mat, but this is the earring we're making today, so hopefully you guys can see that. I call them the Christmas tree earrings, and they make up really, really quickly. You should be able to make a pair up in about less than an hour, 40 minutes or so. And the other nice thing that they do is they use up beads in your bead stash. All you need are 11-aught seed beads, Superduos, and some 4mm bicones. And of course it's bicones and 4mm, so you can always switch those out for rounds or fire polish. It doesn't have to be bicones. Here is the other color that I made up. This one is done with Petrol Superduos, but again, I made up two probably in like a couple hours, less than that. So these will make great gifts, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So today is day one. And I apologize for saying so a lot. I'm speaking off the cuff. I haven't scripted this. And I'm trying to pause as opposed to say so. I had a lot of coffee today. So if I sound really like crazy, then that's what that is. But let me give you that close-up and then let's get started on day one. And there should be a new video for the next 5 days, and it's only exclusive to the Facebook page or the group. So it will not be posted on my YouTube channel. Oh, and secondly, feel free to share this. So, feel free to link it up to other groups if you want or anything. I'm not worried about copyright, blah, blah, blah. Just have fun and enjoy. Okay, bye. Hey there, Facebook. How are you guys doing? Here is a close-up of the earrings. So here's my, the first set here is done using petrol, or sorry, olivine is the color of the Superduos. The color of the seed beads, I don't remember, but I will post it for you. It should be written in the text section. And then the bicones are vintage rose is the bicone color. Then over here, I'm using petrol, am I saying it right? As my Superduo color. I'm using raspberry lilac as the seed bead here. It's the 11-0 seed bead. It's Toho number 203 and same bicones. So I'm using the same bicones. So you're going to need a total of 14 bicones to make the earrings, to make the pair, basically. So each earring contains 7 bicones. And you'll need some ear wires, a beading thread. So the thread that I used was the 0.006 green wildfire thread. And a beading needle, so size 10 or 12, whichever you prefer. And that's it. And I hope you guys like them. They remind me of little Christmas trees, at least the green one here does. But I think these would be cute to make. They're quick to make up, and I think they'd make such great gifts. So, well, I hope you guys like these, or well, I hope you like the little tutorial I put together for you. All right. So let's get started. All right, so what you're going to do to start is pick up 5 11-0 beads and 5 Superduo beads in this alternating order. And then we're going to tie a circle. Or we'll tie them into a circle, so you'll tie a knot is what I'm what I mean to say. And you want to make sure this is a nice tight knot and that your beads, your 11-Os don't get caught in it. But you do definitely want something nice and tight like this so that the beads are sitting close together and there's no gap, or that you can't see the thread, basically. So, and then we are just going to take the knot. So here's the knot. I just want to go through the Superduos here, or a Superduo. And make sure your thread doesn't get caught, which it's doing that already. There we go. So I left a tail, just something that I can weave into the beadwork later. And what I'm going to do is go through the 11-O, the Superduo, until I get to this one here. And it really doesn't matter where you start. What I'm trying to do is just move the knot away a little bit deeper. That's all. Okay, so now the next step is you're going to pick up 3 11-O beads and you're going to go into this other hole of the Superduo. So just like so. And then you're going to pick up 2 Superduos and make sure that their holes are not plugged, which is what I'm doing here. I'm checking. And you can see both are open. So you want to make sure both sets of holes are open. And I'm going to pick up an 11-O. And I'm going to go into this next Superduo here. Like so. I'm going to pick up an 11-O again. And then 2 Superduos after that. And I'm going to check my holes. I mean, I kind of did check them all, but in case I missed one, they should all be open. And you go into this third or this next Superduo. All right, now what I'm going to do is I want to make sure this is tight and there's no slack there in the thread. And I want to add. Next, what you want to do is pick up 3 11-Os. And we're going to go through this top hole, and again I'm just going to make sure everything is tight. So you definitely want to make sure that nothing gets loose with this. So what you'll do is go through that hole at the top and what you end up doing is getting that little point here, just like you have here. Now just go through the Superduo and that's it. Then go down to the bottom hole of the Superduo and through the 11-O and the next Superduo. And then through the Superduo after that. This time, you're just going to turn, and you are not going to add any beads there, like so. And we are going to pick up 2 Superduos there. And then 2 more. They should just pop into place. And 2 more. just want to make sure everything is nice and tight. Now, again, you're going to switch holes and go through that upper hole of Superduo and then the next Superduo after that. Like so. Again, turn, go into this other hole, and then go into the next two Superduos. You want to come out at the end here. And of course, there we go. It's like, I know there's a hole there. I've gone through it already. Okay, now this time we are going to pick up our 3 11-0 beads, and we're going to go into this next hole. Now pick up a bicone and go into the next 2 Superduos. And I went into one too many. Like so. Pick up another bicone and go into the next 2 Superduos. And you want to give these a good tug so they line up nice and straight. One more. And we go into this last Superduo. Just like so. And now we pick up 3 11-0s. And we want to go into this top hole of the Superduo. And if you can get through the other one, go ahead. If not, I wouldn't worry about it. We'll go through it next. Like so. So make sure you're not seeing any slack. So you see my bicone's kind of sticking, not sitting the way it should be. Then go through the next 2 Superduos. And the next Superduo here. Then the Superduo, 2 Superduos, depending on whether or not your needle can get through at that angle. And so basically you're working your way back through the row. And sometimes you may just have to go through one Superduo at a time to get back in this last row. Okay, so now I've gone through the Superduos and I'm coming out of here. So I'm actually going to go into my 11-0 beads here. And then turn, and I'm just going to come out of the 11-0. Now I'm going to pick up 3 11-0s and go through the bicone. Like so. Then pick up 3 more. Go through the bicone. 3 more. And go through the bicone. And the last time you pick up 3 and you go through this 11-0. And you go through this next 11-0 that's pointing out. It's kind of sticking out there. Just like so. Then pick up an 11-0 bicone. 11-0. And what you want to do is just go through this bead here that's sticking out again. So this was this little tiny loop of 3 that we made. And this is why I didn't do a loop of 3 11-ohs there, because I knew I was going to pop my bicone there. Alright, so the next step is to pick up 2 11-ohs and go through the Superduo here at the top now. Then we are going to pick up a bicone and 3 11-ohs and another bicone and go through the Superduo here. And that's the top of our little tree. Pick up 2 11-ohs. And again, you just want to go through this bead here that's sticking out. And then 11-oh, bicone, 11-oh, and just go through that 11-oh that's sticking out. And basically we're done. We just got to tie off now. So there it is, cute little earring. All right, so one last thing to do now is you want to start going through these 11-ohs. And then this next 11-oh here in the corner. And then we're going to make a 1/2 hitch knot here. And then the knot can be hidden away into the bicones, and then we go through the 11-ohs. And one more time, make another knot. Nope. I got an extra little twist in there. It's okay. There we go. There. Now it should do a better job making that knot. Okay, now we are going to go through the bicone and some 11-ohs if I can. Then I'm just going to work the thread a little bit. I'm also going ahead and just reinforcing what I did here. So I'm just going through 11-ohs there. Oops, a little tight there. And up through this bicones and or bicone and then the 11-oh beads. Through the Superduo, the bicone, so this gives me a chance to reinforce this before. Okay, clearly I'm not lining this up. All right, so I got through the bicone and the 11-oh. I'm going to skip this middle bead and just going to go through the 11-oh and the bicone. And what you want to do is pull this middle bead up and tug the thread and so that you get that point. And go through the Superduo then and the 11-oh. I'm just going to go through a few more of these beads, tie my third knot here, and tuck it. I'm not tying a knot, I just got the thread twisted there. Okay, now I tie the knot. And since I unthreaded my needle, I'm going to thread my needle, and hopefully this does not take me too long. Okay, we are done. Trim your threads. Take your ear wire, depending on what you have, and just pull it through. And there you are. We have completed our little tree earring. So this was day 1 of the challenge, and here's the other color set. All right, well, I hope you guys like this. I thought it was kind of a fun, cute little project. And, well, I'll see you for the next challenge. Or, yeah, I guess the next challenge, I mean, it's the same challenge. I'm just doing the next project.